This is part 2 of Two Deer by Leo Tolstoy. In the part 1, my previous video, we saw that a murder had taken place in Monaco Kingdom, but they had a problem with it. The problem was they did not have a guillotine and an executioner. So they tried borrowing it from Italy and France, but it was too expensive for them, out of budget. They have more problems now. Now let us see what is problem number 2. Because they couldn't afford a guillotine and an executioner, all the ministers in the kingdom sat down again and then they changed the punishment. They changed death sentence to life imprisonment. So he will be in jail until he dies. He will serve in jail for many years. But then there was again a problem here. There was no proper jail in this kingdom. There was only a small lockup. So what did they do now? They put this man, the murderer, into a small lockup and then they appointed a guard. From the palace kitchen, the food would come to him. Who would serve the food? The guards would bring the food from the palace and then they would serve him the food. But all of this became very expensive. In just 1 year, they spent 600 francs to provide him food. So later, the king noticed they were still spending 600 every year. He was shocked and wanted to cut the cost. He called the meeting. He called the ministers again. They all sat together and they decided to dismiss the guard. Now the criminal was left alone without any guard. They wanted him to run away on his own. But still, he did not try to escape. This became another problem. The ministers wanted him to run away on his own. That way the kingdom would be free of this burden. But the man refused to run away. He had 3 main reasons he did not want to run. First reason, he said death sentence had already destroyed his reputation. Second, he felt that people would never accept him again. And third, he said he had forgotten how to work. The ministers could not see that he was being honest. He had no desire to run away or cause trouble. So they came up with a peaceful solution. They gave him a yearly pension of 600 francs. 1/3 of the amount was paid to him in advance. With that money, he bought a piece of land. He started growing vegetables and selling them. This is called market gardening. He began to live a simple and honest life. So, what do we learn from the story? We learn that sometimes showing kindness and thinking wisely can solve even the most difficult problems. This is a true justice, a balance of fairness, mercy, and understanding.